Hello, it's Nick, and today I want to review a first-time experience of using Booking.com. I will discuss the design of a homepage, search results, property details page, and property booking flow. Booking homepage consists of a few sections. Hero section is the most important because it lets you specify your booking details. The process of searching is straightforward. You need to provide the name of the place you want to visit, such as city. Quite interestingly, the service offers a few precise locations along with the name of the city. The date selector is very conventional. The good thing about it is that it doesn't allow you to choose the dates from the past. The number of guests and rooms is also a very standard input for booking services. One good thing about it is that it uses progressive disclosure. When you specify how many kids you are traveling with, the form will ask you to provide the age for your kids. Before we click the search button, let's review all other sections on this page. Offers. A carousel with active offers. The downside of this design pattern is that users will usually see only the first slide of the carousel. So, in our case, only the two offers will be scanned by users because they are available without triggering the carousel control. Quick Trip Planner. I believe Booking wanted to provide an option to create a personalized trip, but it ended up creating a section that will simply give you a few options to choose from depending on what you want to do during your travel. Once you click on the card, Booking will simply show you a list of places to stay. So I would say it's not very useful. Trending destinations. Booking provides a few popular destinations to travel from your location. It's good that Booking mentions how these destinations were selected in the first place. The downside is that apart from the pictures, nothing motivates you to explore these locations. No average price per night or travel time from your current location, such as flight time. Moving next, Booking invites you to explore your local area by showing your popular travel destinations in your location. This time it offers slightly more details, yet it's not enough to make an informed decision. Moving past the section with inspirations that looks like a group of banners to me, we will navigate to the section with the unique properties. The cards feature the rating of places, and this is great, yet there is no information about the price per night. Quite interestingly, the next section provides a list of apartments that travelers love and offers pricing per night. So you can tell that there is inconsistency in design. At the bottom of the page, you will see a call-out to join Genius, which is basically an invitation to create an account to get special offers, and the section with destinations will off. This time without any information how Booking selected these destinations. I assume that it's something that Booking moderator selected for us. The footer is quite conventional in terms of design. The downside is that there is no search form in the footer, so once you reach the bottom of the page, you need to scroll up to the top to search your place. What could be improved in design of the homepage? Better consistency of cards. Whether you show a card with property, the design of the card should be the same. Name, location, rating, and price per night. This information will help users make a decision. Eliminate unnecessary sections. Sections like inspiration for your next trip currently look like banners, and they can cause banner blindness. It means that users will simply ignore this section when they scan the page. Add a search form to the bottom of the page to minimize interaction cost. Once users reach the end of the page, they don't need to scroll back to the top if they see a search form. Search results. After we click search, we will see a search results page. The good thing is that we know how many properties Booking found for us. We also know how properties were sorted, but the sorting options are provided in a strange order. It's unclear why the option homes and apartments comes before pricing lower first and the best reviewed and lower price. There are a few options like property rating high to low and low to high, which is quite odd because property rating is the number of stars that a hotel has, not user rating. Let's focus on the search result item. Booking is a master of using persuasive patterns. It creates a fear of missing out to motivate users to act as fast as possible. The message 74% of places to stay are unavailable creates a FOMO effect and makes you think you need to book something as fast as possible. Red colored text only 3 left at this price, pricing discount, and badge limited time deal work together to reinforce this feeling. Those are very strong motivators, but Booking also uses a few more subtle elements to make you think that this is a great deal. When you read the text, free cancellation and no payment needed, you will experience a sense of relief. High rating from other users also make you think that you are all set to make an order. People who like to save money will definitely be interested in creating an account because they know that they will see a deal for this place. Before we dive into the page with details information about the place, let's quickly talk about filters. filters. Filters allow us to narrow down the search results, and Booking offers a lot of filters. Pricing is the most important factor for many travelers, and Booking shows a slider that allows you to specify a range, how much money you want to spend. Vertical bars show how many options are available for this price, and this is an excellent way to visualize the number of available options. Booking refreshes the page in real time based on your input, but the refresh process is a bit slow. Ideally, it should take less than a second. Booking analyzes what filters people apply and use this information to create a popular filter section. Quite interesting, I don't see options like free cancellation, pet-friendly among popular filters. Travel sustainability. It's hard to tell what this option is all about without additional information. I see that Booking is showing a sustainability rating in the search results too, but it doesn't provide much details about how it was calculated and how it impacts my stay. Property rating. This option is mostly relevant to hotels, so it's better to make this option contextual rather than provide it as a top-level filter. Cancellation policy. I'm not sure why I see book without credit card and no prepayment in this section. I believe that most of the time people are looking for a free cancellation option, and it's only one that really matters. Meals. Same as for cancellation policy, most of the time users want to filter by breakfast included. Property type is quite common filter. The only thing that I would say is strange is the number of categories. Most of the time you want to book either a hotel, room or apartment, and in some cases you might want to book a house. So having more than 3 categories is too much. Facilities. Facilities describe what you want to have on your property. Quite interestingly, pets allowed belong to facilities, which is quite strange because it's something that you bring with you. If you are traveling with dog or cat, you might want to mention that right from the beginning in the search form, so you will see places that allow you to stay with animals. But here I think the option pets allowed should belong to the popular filters. What could be improved in design of search results page? Simplify the filtering experience. Prioritize the most important filters and offer them in popular filters. Get rid of unnecessary filters. Speed up page refresh time, optimally to 1 second. Minimize the use of persuasive buttons. I understand that Booking's primary goal is to make the user book the property, but the overuse of elements that force the user to do it will look a bit annoying for anyone familiar with human psychology. Let's quickly review the show on the map view. Perhaps the major downside of this view is that it doesn't show the price right in the pin. So we have to click on the pin to see the pricing, and this increases the interaction cost. Another problem that I found is that the loading state is quite common in this view. Every time you change the filter parameters, you will see a loading message. Last but not least, Booking also shows unavailable properties on this page. I suppose it also contributes to the fear of missing out effect and makes the user book available property as quickly as possible. But it also creates unnecessary visual noise for the user. Now let's talk about property details page. The page features a search form, and this is great because not only you can double check the dates and other details of your booking, but also you can change them in real time if you spot some issues. The Hero section has a nice gallery of photos from this property and information essentials such as property rating and selected reviews. When you click on any photo, a model window with all photos will be visible on the screen. The downside of this view is that we can see different room types, but we don't see a price for the rooms. We have to remember the name of the room we want to book and navigate to the table with details that is available on scroll on the property detail page. Once we start to scroll, we will see a massive block of text that describes the benefits of this property. Honestly, I doubt that many users read this information. The property highlights section is more relevant because it provides a quick summary of the property. The section with the most popular facilities looks nice. Once again, Booking reminds us about genius bonuses we missed because we didn't create an account. And now we are looking at the table with rooms that this property offers. Again, the red text, only 3 rooms left, motivates us to book this property as quickly as possible. A long list of room facilities with a check icon supposed to reinforce this feeling. But when you start looking closely, you will see that a large number of these facilities don't really make sense. Things like towels, socket near the bed, or toilet paper. It's hard to imagine a place that won't have such facilities. But by showing a long list of facilities, Booking makes us believe that this place worth our money. Moving next. The section with user reviews with contextual filters such as location, room, clean, makes it easier to read about specific things that you care about. You can filter a review by score, starting from lowest score. Next comes a section with frequently asked questions, that also allows you to ask the question you want to ask. The hotel surrounding section comes next. The significant downside here is that this info is provided in a text format, without a map. The distances, like 350 meters, will make the user calculate the time it takes to arrive to this place. So in order to reduce the cognitive load, it's better to show the places on a Google map right from the start. Next comes the section with facilities for the hotel itself. It's good that Booking uses iconography in this section. Lastly, the section with house rules specifies essential information about the stay. I wonder why Booking decided to put it almost at the end of the page, because this section contains information about check-in and out, cancellation, payment details, and policies for kids. The major downside of this section is a lack of information on important things like the cancellation policy. Instead of giving you an estimate for the cancellation fee, it simply provides you a link for more details. After this section, there is a fine print about the place, which is naturally a need-to-know information for guests. Plus, there is a section with frequently asked questions about hotel that looks like a duplicate of the section with frequently asked questions from guests. At the very bottom of the page, you will see a list of similar properties. Some design recommendations for this page. Remove unnecessary details. Right now there is a lot of information on this page, and not all this information is valuable to the user. It's possible to optimize things like large blocks of text without sacrificing the user experience. Show places nearby in the map instead of showing them in a table with distances. Provide important details about the booking, such as cancellation fee upfront. Checkout experience. So, suppose you decided to book this property. You have a reserve button at the top of the page that will help you book the property. But you will likely scroll down to the table with the options, because the table offers more context of what exactly you're going to book. Booking shows contextual information. We've selected this option for you, and no account needed. Booking takes 2 minutes. It makes us believe that we are on the right track to securing the best option. Once we click I'll reserve, we will see a booking form, and we're already on step 2 of this process. We see essential details about the booking, such as hotel name, check-in and check-out dates, price breakdown. The form itself asks you to provide a bare minimum of details. And once you do it, you will see a few additional options. The first one is a section with car rentals and transfers from the airport. It's quite nice that Booking consider how guests will arrive at the place. Special requests. You can send a message to the hotel if you need anything for your trip, but there is no guarantee that the hotel will process your request. And lastly, the section with arriving time. You can mention the time when you arrive. It's hard to tell whether the hotel will be able to serve you if you arrive earlier than your check-in time, but at least someone will be at the front desk to help you, because the front desk is open 24 hours a day. A nice little copy says that we are talking about the local time of your stay, which is great because it reassures you that you are choosing the time in the time zone of your hotel. Once you click the next button, you will see a final page with payment details. A couple of things on this page that I want to talk about are price information and cancellation costs. It's great that Booking provides a breakdown of the price and mentions the tax. A bit unclear when I would pay a damage deposit. Will it happen right during the booking or when I arrive at the place? It's great that cancellation fee is listed here. Remember when we searched for this information on the property details page and didn't find it? At least we can see it now. Some design recommendations for the checkout experience. Create a better context for the reserve call to action button at the top of the property details page. Right now, it's a bit unclear what options I'm going to book when I press with this button, and provide better contextual information about damage deposit. This is the end of our review. Let me know what you think about it in the comments.